Cut it out if you want to grow. If you're perfectly fine staying at home or going out with your friends and lighting up a J and you guys want to do that shit for the rest of your life, then good for you. And I can promise you, you're 9 out of 10 times going to stay that way. Stop smoking weed. And I'm going to tell you it from the perspective of someone who smoked every single day. Literally every single day. Sometimes multiple times a day. Other times only once. Sometimes at night. Most of the time during the day. And smoking weed is addicting. It's as simple as that. Smoking weed is addicting. And you're gonna hear the public and the media and other people around you say, oh no, smoking weed isn't addicting, you know, it's just you, it's this, it's that, and the third. But smoking weed is addicting. And not so much for the act of smoking, not so much for the plant itself, but more from the escape. You are addicted to how it makes you feel. You are addicted from what you are running from. And when I was smoking every day, I was running from my fears. I was running from my purpose. I was running from my duties. I was running from anxiety. I was running from all these negative things that I believed smoking would free me from. And boy, oh my gosh, boys, after almost 30 days of not smoking, after smoking every day for 2 years, the difference is night and day. I feel so much better. And you don't even realize it until you do it. Until you make the commitment to stop, you won't even notice. You will not. So let's get in. Let's just jump right in. So when I used to smoke every day, I was fearful. And smoking has so many negative things for you. It lowers your testosterone. It increases anxiety. It increases all negative emotions. When you smoke, you tend to think, oh, I'm anxious prior to smoking, so let me smoke to calm down. But 9 out of 10 times smoking marijuana, or it's an amplifier of these negative emotions. You will be inherently more anxious and worse off because of the smoking than if you never smoked at all. So yeah, it's tough, and it was tough to break. But when you realize that once you get a taste of like just a week, try just a week of not smoking. And the first few days will be a little tricky. But once you get a taste of that week of cleanliness, of your body and mind just being clean, the derealization goes away, the brain fog goes away, and something you'll realize is you are much more productive. Now, when I smoked the most recent time, I absolutely hated it. And I only hated it because I realized it made me lazy for the rest of the day. It made me tired. It made me feel like, damn, I don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm good off this. And 2, it gave me the most raging headache after. It's not good, and it is killing your growth. It is killing your progression. It is killing your potential, and it is straying you away from your purpose. And someone who I used to have in my life, who I used to be very fond of, they told me this, and at the time I was smoking a lot, and they were smoking a lot with me. But when they told me this, it has always stuck with me, and I will always remember it. And they said, there are 2 types of people who smoke. You're either rich or you're dirt poor. And there is no in between. When you smoke, if you actually take the time to realize how much money you are spending on it, you are not making anyone but the plugs richer. When I look back at how much money I sent my plug, it actually made me sick. Dude, that money could have been mine. That money could have been sitting in my pockets. But no, it's in someone else's pockets who doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to bash the plugs, bro. They can do whatever they gotta do. But for you, if you want to be great, if you want to find your purpose, realize what you're funding. That 30 for that eighth, or that 40 for that eighth, or that 25, however much you spend on your weed, even if it's carts, that money that you're spending, when you realize that you could be putting that money into you could be putting that money into God, you could be putting that money into a savings, anything else other than in the hands of someone else. You are giving away money for free, and the only thing you are getting in return is you are killing your potential. The only thing you are receiving in return is negativity, laziness, grogginess, derealization, brain fog. Oh my gosh, boys. And don't even let me get started on the people who think they could smoke weed while working out. Dude, that is not it. I used to go to the gym high a lot. And bro, when I tell you that it's not it, it kills your gains. It doesn't make you feel good after. Smoking in general is just not good. And weed in particular has taken a hold of this generation. When I was still in the process of smoking, I went to go to a spot that I used to smoke at. And I seen 3 kids that they could have been, I don't even know, in 5th grade, 6th grade. And they were rolling up a blunt. Do you know what that is, bro? In 5th and 6th grade, you're smoking? Dude, that is insane. Now, I didn't start smoking till I was in 9th grade. And I didn't start doing it consistently until 2 years ago. So I was 18. That's still bad. Smoking at any point in your life is terrible. And when you realize that it is killing your potential, when you take that break off, when you take that week off, and you feel so much better about yourself, and then you try it again after that week and you see how it's not that good, it's not good at all, you won't want to go back. And I don't want to go back. I have definitely felt better since then. And if you find yourself struggling to quit, I advise you to look at your surroundings. Look at the people you're hanging around with. If they're smoking, you're going to end up smoking too. So cut that off. If the people in your block or your environment are smoking, you're most likely going to smoke too. So try your best to block that off. It's not as easy to pick up and uproot yourself from your apartment or your house, but it is easy to cut yourself off from people who are negatively influencing you. Weed is not going to do you any good. And I don't know how else to put that. It's as simple as that. If you want to grow and succeed in this world, if you want to find your purpose, if you want to grow closer to God, smoking is not the way you are going to accomplish that. I can promise you that. I can guarantee it. I did it for 2 years, bro, every single day, literally. And I can promise you in those 2 years, I was lazy. And what's crazy about smoking is the derealization and the brain fog, it blinds you, bro. It blinds you so much because you don't even realize that you're lazy. You don't even realize that you could be doing so much more with your life. You don't even realize the potential you are burning and wasting because it just blocks you. It just blinds you. It blinds you. You don't even see it. And the moment I stopped, and the moment I took this long pause, I've been going to the gym consistently. I've been building discipline. I've been reading more. I've been going to church. I've realized the amount of laziness. And then when you come back to it, let's just say you come back to it for the one-off, because I did. I came back to it for the one-off and I was like, oh, it's been a long time. Let's see how this feels. After you take that long rest period and you come back for the one-off, you'll realize, holy smokes, man. This has done nothing for me. This makes me feel lazy, tired, useless. You feel like a vegetable, bro. I can't put this any other way. Just stop smoking. Just cut it out. Cut it out if you want to grow. If you're perfectly fine staying at home or going out with your friends and lighting up a J and you guys want to do that shit for the rest of your life, then good for you. And I can promise you, you're 9 out of 10 times going to stay that way. Very few people can smoke consistently and still be successful while doing it. So if you think you're the 0.0001% of the people who can do it, then all power to you, brother. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? But I know that not everyone is like that. Not everyone is built like that. It is going to deplete you of your funds. It's going to deplete you of your energy. It's going to deplete you of your spiritual life. It's going to deplete you of your strength. It is going to deplete you of your mental fortitude, and it will lead you down to future sins. You can smoke, and while you're smoking, you're gonna feel lustful, and then you're gonna indulge in lust, and then while you're smoking, you're gonna be high, and then you're gonna do some dumb shit. It's all sins lead to more sins. So if you want to cut out other sins from your life, ask yourself, am I smoking? And if you are, or if the people around you are, and you find yourself doing it, then you have your answer. It's as simple as that. There's no other way to put it. So, God bless everyone. Yo, what is this lag, bro? God bless everyone. And I hope you all have a great day. And pray to God. Be great. Stop smoking. And I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.